Hey everyone, ever wondered how people make money by buying pieces of companies? Today, we're breaking down one of the most interesting parts of the financial world, the stock market. If you've ever asked yourself, what are stocks? How does the stock market even work? Or how can I actually buy a stock? You're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll understand the basics of stocks, how the stock market operates, and how you can start investing yourself. Let's dive in. Okay, let's start with the basics. What exactly is a stock? Imagine this. You probably know big companies like Apple, Google, or McDonald's, right? Now, what if I told you you could own a small piece of those companies? Yes, really. That's where stocks come in. A stock is simply a share of ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you're buying a little piece of that company. If the company does well, you get a part of that success. And if they don't do well, your stock can lose value. But why do companies even sell pieces of themselves? When companies want to grow, they need money. They might want to build new stores, develop new products, or hire more people. Now, instead of borrowing money from a bank, companies can raise this money by selling shares of themselves to the public. So, when you buy a stock, you're helping fund the company's growth, and in return, you get a tiny piece of their future profits. Pretty cool, right? But here's a big question. How do you actually make money from stocks? So we've got capital gains, which is when the price of the stock goes up. Let's say you bought a stock for $10 and now it's worth $15. If you sell it at this higher price, that $5 profit is yours. Easy enough, right? But remember, stock prices can go down too, which means you could lose money if the company isn't doing well. The second way to make money is through something called dividends. Now, dividends are payments that some companies make to their shareholders, usually from their profits. It's almost like a thank you for investing in them. If you hold a stock that pays dividends, you could receive a small cash payment every few months, just for being a shareholder. So, you know what stocks are and you know how people can make money from them. But where does all this buying and selling happen? That's where the stock market comes in. The stock market is like a giant marketplace where people from all over the world buy and sell shares of companies. It's where you go when you want to buy or sell a stock. Imagine it like a big online store filled with stocks from different companies. Two of the most well-known stock markets in the US are the New York Stock Exchange, or NYSE, and the NASDAQ. They're where many of the world's biggest companies' stocks are traded. But here's an important question. How does the price of a stock actually go up or down? Stock prices change based on something called supply and demand. If a lot of people want to buy a certain stock, the price will go up because there's more demand. On the other hand, if more people want to sell it than buy it, the price will go down. Let's say a company announces big profits or launches a popular new product. People will want to buy its stock, and the price can go up. But if a company is losing money or has some bad news, people might sell, and the stock price could go down. All right, now for the part you've been waiting for. How do you actually buy a stock? It's actually easier than you might think. Here are the 3 simple steps to get started. A brokerage account is like a bank account for buying and selling stocks. There are lots of apps and websites that offer these accounts, like Robinhood, eStar Trade, or Fidelity. Many of them don't charge fees for trades and let you sign up quickly. Once you've picked a brokerage, you'll need to add money to your account. Don't worry. Most brokerages allow you to start with a small amount. Some even let you buy fractional shares, which means you can buy a part of a stock if you don't want or need a full share. Now that you've funded your account, just search for the stock you want to buy. Enter the amount you'd like to invest and hit Buy. Boom! You're now an official shareholder. Congrats, you're an investor. Feels pretty cool, right? Before you start buying stocks, here are a few quick tips to keep in mind as a new investor. Tip 1. Start small. It's totally okay to start small. Investing can take time to understand, and the market will always have ups and downs. Starting small helps you learn the ropes without too much risk. Tip 2. Diversify your portfolio. Here's a smart trick. Don't put all your money into one stock. Try to buy a few different stocks from different companies. This is called diversification, and it helps lower your risk if one stock doesn't perform well. Tip 3. Think long-term. The stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The best investors think long-term, sometimes holding stocks for years. If you can be patient and give your investments time to grow, you'll see the benefits down the line. And there you have it. Now you know what stocks are, how the stock market works, and how you can start buying your own stocks. It might feel like a lot to learn, but once you start, you'll see it's not as complicated as it seems. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos on investing and money management. And if you have any questions or just want to say hi, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and remember, every great investor started with their very first stock. Why not make today the day you start your journey? See you in the next video.